The 12 days of Christmas has begun, and I have a ton to do just to start things off, especially involving some portkeys. I'm Professorvoqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
I made my way up here to Walnut Street Park, which is a park I've been to a bunch of times. It's a smaller park. Ooh, there's an adversary there. I probably will try to hit that if it's still there, but we do have a lot to do right now. So first things first, I'm just going to go to portkeys. Let's open up some portkeys, and I'll just kind of talk about what's going on with my portkeys. I think these two are, honeydukes. Nice, I do like honeydukes. It's just a cool looking portkey. As you can see, a piece of the Yule Ball program, I'm trying to get up to 14 of that. We're gonna go to that page and I'll talk about why. So you can see there's another piece, 12 out of 14. I think those are the only two I have. These are brilliants from the previous event. Nice, as you can see, 1 out of 3 of the Gray Lady. I did place her image so that I would have space to get these, to get her fragments. I messed up with nearly head to snick. I think I'm gonna end up with 2 fragments of his because I forgot to place the image before I opened up one of the portkeys. But 50 brilliant experience, which is a rank up plus a little bit. And then back at honeydukes here, this is gonna be one more fragment of the Yule Ball program, which I actually miscalculated. I thought that was gonna be 14 out of 14, so I've gotta walk one more. So for the Yule Ball program, you can see I'm 13 out of 14, so I'm gonna pick up one of the portkeys for this event, the 12 Tasks of Christmas. And we'll go back to portkeys, and let's go ahead and put that. I'm gonna have to use a silver key. I do have my gold key already is in one of the Gray Lady ones. That's okay, because when I walk, that'll be 14 out of 14, and that will really help us out. Over here at the 12 Tasks of Christmas, you can see use master notes on 12 potions. I've done 7, nothing exciting there. I've just been brewing potions. Although I'm really low on ingredients, which is one reason I'm here at the park. I can pick up a bunch. Those portkeys helped out. In addition, the win 10 wizarding challenges in Tower Chamber 5. I actually did that last night. Just ran a bunch, some solo, some when other people were in there. I mainly just joined, and if people weren't in there, I ran it solo, and if people were, I filled up a party and we went in with that. So that gets me 2 Dawdle Draft, and then you can see, 1 troll dancing, that's the music box. Place 8 images in the registry. I actually placed, I think something from the event page maybe. It might have just been a foundable that I was at max fragments, and I just placed it because I wanted to be able to continue to build up. I've gotten 1 alchemy egg, I've gotten 1 golden snitch, and then down here, perform 2 masterful spellcasts in a row. So again, for me at least, there's a number of spells that I can do masterfully. One of them, though, it was Fred and Angelina. I didn't even return the foundable. And even crazier, because that's a pretty easy one, it's the Mediola Jinx Recanto. It's just kind of that back and forth, so pretty efficient. Anyway, I did 5 masterfuls in a row, and then it departed, but I got credit for it anyway, and I'm already max fragments on it, so it wasn't a big deal. Or wait, no, I'm not. I only have like 5 fragments, so it would have been useful. But regardless, I got the 2 masterfuls. I got more than 2 masterfuls, and it ran away. So just to show, you can get your masterfuls on a single thing, maybe if it's something like that, that even when you get a masterful, it would, potentially stick around or not get returned. You could just continue on that one and hopefully get your masterful casts. Anyway, that's 2 potent extimulo, which I'm at like 13, but that gives me some more to potentially use those 11 if it becomes convenient for me to use them. I'm not just going to throw them away. Okay, continuing on, let's go over to the registry. So we have to place 8 images, and there's so many images I can place, but we're going to go over to the challenges real quick. I have some challenge stuff to place, and there's no reason for me not to place it. We do have a lot to do before I even start playing today. So over on this screen, Fenrir, I'm 9 out of 9. I'm not going to place him. I'm going to hold on to his images because I'm only 2 fragments away from prestiging this page. But the werewolf up there, I'm 15 out of 15. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that, which gets me 80 challenge experience, 2 defense against dark arts books. But that counts as an image in the registry. And then over here, I actually have 2 images to place, and both of them happen to be crests that I didn't have already, so we're going to be able to prestige this challenge page. So first the Slytherin crest, what's that give me, 80 challenge experience, yep. And no books because we're still on the entry level page. And then Hufflepuff, the Hufflepuff crest. I had Gryffindor and Ravenclaw and the Hogwarts already, but let's go ahead and prestige this page over. Sweet, I carried some fragments over and didn't really even expect this prestige to happen. All right, so let's go over to events. There are some event images I think we can actually place. I think I have some rank ups here too. Maybe we're gonna max rank right now. Oh, rank 65, I'm 3 away, but guess what? We are about to place an image. Because I'm gonna go down here and I am gonna place Nearly Headless Nick, which is just gonna get me just a little bit, 10 and then 1,000 experience, but that's going to put me up to max rank. Maximum rank reached. You've reached the maximum rank for this family. So finally, I've finished the Hogwarts holiday event officially from my standpoint. But in addition, I don't know if you saw it, but this brilliant image, that actually did count for an image of the 8 images. Also over here in the registry at the Yule Ball Great Hall, you are supposed to place 4 images on this page, and they will count as images in the registry as well. So really, you just need to place 4 here and 4 other ones. If you look, Hermione and Victor, 10 out of 10, ready to be placed. Harry and Pavarti, ready to be placed. Madame Maxine and Hagrid, ready to be placed. Fred and Angelina, not ready to be placed. But I'm green start on all these, and I'm 13 out of 14 on that Yule Ball program. So if I place them now, I have to build them back up. I would rather carry those fragments forward and place all those images on the next page, which means I'll have to return some foundables, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to wait till I walk this last port key, which should happen today, get that 14th fragment, and when I get that 14th fragment, then I'll be able to go ahead and place that image, carry everything forward, build up those images, place them, finish out that. So I'm not too worried about the placing images in the registry. That will happen. So let's go back to the special assignments. So already I've placed 5 images in the registry, and I need to place 4 on that page anyway. So that's down here, the place 4 Yule Ball Great Hall images. I'll be able to place those. That's not going to be a big deal. And that'll complete the 8 images anyway. So what am I going to do right now? I'm going to walk this port key, the Yule Ball thing. Let me look around here. You can see there's a whole bunch of stuff around. There's an adversary there. I might use an potent extemule on that. But I'm actually going to hit a bunch of these. I'm mainly looking for those trolls and those alchemy eggs. And then the swimming, I'm looking for the globe of water foundables that are trapped in global water, and try to return them to complete each of those things in turn. But we have 12 days. I figure that's going to kind of happen anyway, but a lot of it might happen right now. Anyway, let me go ahead and catch these, walk this port key, and then we'll talk after that. So glad to be finished with this port key. Let's go ahead and open it up. And there we go, 14 out of 14 on the Yule Ball program. And the reason I'm so glad, we're going to the registry right now. Let's head to Legends of Hogwarts. I think I have some rank ups from catching a couple things or returning some foundables. Nice. But it's because there's so many images I need to place right now. There's the other ones I forgot about that I haven't been able to return the foundables. Well, I could have gone through the trouble of returning them, but it would just keep getting the max fragment bonus. So I really want to prestige this page so I can start returning the Maxine and the Harry and Pavarti and the Victor and Hermione and all them. Victor and Hermione actually look right now 6 out of 10. I actually trace charmed a unicorn and it popped out 2 of them. So I knew I was going to get 4 fragments from Victor and Hermione. So I actually placed their image and then got back up to 4, and I've returned 2 since then. Even though I hadn't prestiged this page yet, I just didn't want all those fragments to go to waste. So let's place the Yule Ball program, 14 out of 14. Let's prestige this page so I can actually really start working on the rest of this stuff. By the way, that's my 8th image in the registry. I've had to place some other images because I kept realizing I was at max fragments. So I went in and placed it and left out. And we're about to place some images right now so that doesn't happen so much anymore. So that gives us all green stars. So let's prestige this page over to silver. Congratulations, you have prestiged this page. Nice. You'll notice that Fred and Angelina, I'm 14 out of 22. Those just, man, they just keep popping up over and over and over. I've seen a ton of them, which the good thing is, since I was low on fragments, every one of them just got me there. But I kept seeing the other ones on this page, especially Harry and Pavarti and Hagrid and Madame Maxine, and I was just like, I'll just flee from them. It'll just be easier. So let's go. There's a couple other things I need to place. I think it's down here. Friends. There's actually, I think, a Friends around me right now, but I need to place his image on this page. This is the silver page. I still need the Puffskein to prestige the page, but I can at least start building back fragments up for him. I know over at Magizoology, it was one of the last things you just saw me return was a picket, and it was the picket to get me up to 10 out of 10. So let me place his image. Surprisingly, I still need the other two to get to silver, two other images on this page, which is the Mountain Troll and the Demiguise. Back over at Legends of Hogwarts, room requirement 5. George, I'm 13 out of 13. On the silver page, I haven't placed his image yet, so place that image. I'm getting a lot of ministry manuals, that's for sure. Over at Wonders of the Wizarding World, I do have the Baby Mandrake, 15 out of 15, which it's just been sitting there. You can see the helmet right next to it is also 20 out of 20, but I don't see a lot of those now. But I am seeing the Baby Mandrake because it's in the globe of water. So let me place that image so I stopped getting that max fragment bonus and can start building it back up. I just opened up the other Gray Lady. That portkey just popped while I was sitting here. I must have drifted, or maybe it was already open when I opened that last one. But I just put the last fragment I need for the Gray Lady right there. So when I walk that, I'll have 3 more and I can place that image. But I'm already max rank, so really it's just some extra stuff at this point. I did fight 2 adversaries. The adversary that you saw on the screen before, I did end up fighting that and forgot to screen record. It was Slytherin's Basilisk. Fought that, used a potent extimulo, because in the case of that, if I use a potent instead of a strong, I kill it a little bit faster, and I ended up not having to use a healing potion. So in which case, the potent isn't just being thrown away, it's either a strong and a healing or a potent by itself. So throwing the potent at that didn't feel like a waste, so boom, there's 1 down. 1 potent down. I need to see more. Then I saw the Fenrir, which you did see the highlight of just the end of that battle. The Fenrir, and that, of course, I did not throw a potent, only a strong extimulo. But something I haven't done, I could have done it before and I forgot about it because I did build up enough books. If we go over to combat training, I actually have 30 books on the dot, which means I can finally get 7% dodge. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but 7% dodge, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that now. Start to build that other side of the tree. So I'm down to 0 red books and I need 35. So it's going to be a little while of running fortresses to get those books up. And then there's some rewards for some of these events too, where you get spell books. But it's going to take me a little bit to build back up. But at least I have a little bit of dodge now. Lastly, you can see I'm 53 out of 245 for energy. So that's going to take me a little while as well to build back up. Usually there's a lot more spawning on the ground here. Not seeing as much. There's the inns right here in the greenhouse, and I can re-hit them again right now, I see. But just look at my spawns right now. I've been seeing this constantly, but so many of them were things I was max fragment. Now, they're not max fragments. So under special assignments, let's just see where I am. Master notes, obviously, keep going. Potent extimulo, I used that 1, like I said. Trolls, I've actually only seen I haven't seen any today, just the one I had before. 8 images from the registry, certainly took care of that business. 7 foundables of swimming. I've seen a couple of the Baby Mandrake that I skipped by, assuming I'm going to see more. But in case you're wondering, we've said it before, but if it's anything with that globe of water that you end up having to free them from, the ministry official or administrator, one of the two, the woman in the globe, the Baby Mandrake is in there, the Gryffindor student is in there. Haven't seen any of those, but those are the ones that are going to get you this. The alchemy eggs, they're alchemy eggs. Golden snitches, oh, you saw a couple of them. I actually had a couple depart on me too, but I'm 4 out of 5 already. And then the Yule Ball Great Hall, I should be getting those soon now that I'm not afraid to, or I shouldn't say afraid, now that I'm willing to click on them and return them because I can build those fragments up and place them on that page. Oh, and return One Boy Who Lived. I did return a Harry, I can't remember what it was. It was, I think it was a young Harry Potter is what it was. Let's collect that and get that 10 energy actually. Again, that can be any of the Harry Potters. 3 wizarding challenges in my highest chamber. I will do that at another time. So as you can see, the event just started. That was really just one Brufios walking around just to walk that portkey. And already I'm seeing a ton of that stuff. The beginning of the event, I think it was the first hour of the event, I wasn't able to play. But the first hour, people were saying they weren't seeing spawns and a lot of other stuff wasn't happening. It was almost as if the switch had not been flicked and the event hadn't started. And then after that, people said it was working. Tonics weren't giving stuff initially, event spawns, and then they were. So it's good that it did finally kick in. Although, like I said, it's the 10 days, really. It's the 12 tasks of Christmas, but we have about 10 days to do this. So plenty of time to get out there, get these things as you go along. Again, those potents, take your time with them, decide if you want to use them or not. I've already seen 2 adversaries today too, just under that 1 Barufios. So that's exciting too, that I'm still seeing adversaries out there, because I do enjoy that aspect of the game. And I'm 1 fragment away on the Fenrir page, just 1 fragment, and I can actually prestige it over to silver. Since this episode is already running longer, I really don't want to add any more to it, so I am going to end it here. But I'm actually going to keep playing. So tomorrow when you see me, most likely I will have advanced a lot more in that. I may have actually completed a lot of those assignments, may even run my Dark 5 3 times. We'll just see if I can get grouped. Since the event is now active, I'm guessing Dark 5 will be a lot more crowded, which is good. It means you get groups a little bit faster, I'm hoping. Hope you're having good luck so far in this event. As always, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Knox.